Good evening, basketball fans. Just a very brief audio test here. We're doing a very brief audio test. Getting set for our first game of this girls and boys doubleheader in the Wisconsin Valley Conference as the SPASH Panthers and Wisconsin Rapids go head-to-head here on Zaleski Sports. Your pregame coverage in a little bit. Tip also scheduled for 6:30 here on Zaleski Sports. And a very good evening, basketball fans. We send a big welcome here to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln as we get set for Game 1 of our girls-boys doubleheader between the Red Raiders of Wisconsin Rapids and the SPASH Panthers here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wemmen, Braden Sutter on the production side of things this evening as these two teams get set to match up. The girls' game is first, as this is your Next Step Prosthetics pre-game show. Next Step Prosthetics providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin, so take your next step and contact them today. Take a look at these two teams. SPASH coming in 11-3. They're perfect in conference play, and they have not really been challenged in conference play. Their closest game was a 30-plus point win over DC Everest so far this season in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Wisconsin Rapids comes in 9-4. They're 3-1 in conference play, hanging on to second place. I think when you look at the team, they are probably the second best team in the conference, and this will be a great test for Coach Mitch Wolding and company to see exactly where they stand up when we get closer and closer to tournament time. So that being said, we're going to take a very brief timeout here from our friends over at Next Step, and we will have more of your pregame coverage on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Your pregame coverage continues here, and of course, we're less than a month away, or we're actually right around a month away from the brackets being released in the state, and we've been going. I've been going through and projecting their brackets where they would sit if the playoffs started this week. So it could become a Zaleski Sports VIP to learn more about that. But just a very quick look around. SPASH is the 2 seed in Section 1 behind, and I mean percentage points behind Green Bay Notre Dame. Wisconsin Rapids, they are the 11 seed. They would, the way things look, would have to travel to Hudson for their first game, and then a win there would put them in Eau Claire Memorial. Well, that being said, we are moments away from tip. This has been your Next Step Prosthetic pregame show, post-JV game show, providing prosthetic and orthotics to Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Clock winds down. We're excited to turn things over to our public address for our opening ceremonies. And, of course, the opening tip. And don't forget as well, following this game on a separate stream, we'll have the boys' teams going head-to-head. Approximately 8:15 the start time for that one.
Good sportsmanship is the responsibility of everyone in attendance at tonight's contest. Lincoln High School, Stevens Point High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. Your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner is greatly appreciated. Please enjoy tonight's contest and be a role model for those seated around you. At this time, please rise or remain standing and remove your hats as we honor veterans who have proudly served our country and those who are currently serving this great nation, home and abroad, with the playing of our national anthem.
So let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start off to our right with the SPASH Panthers under Coach General McCarville. And they will line up as follows. A 6'2 sophomore number 3, Leah Awe. A 5'11 senior number 4, Lydia Johnson. A 5'10 junior number 5, Jada Soiberts. A 5'7 senior number 20, Ellie Strong. And a 5'7 senior number 23, Jayla Mabon. SPASH in their road black jerseys, white numbers and letters. SPASH in block letters across the front, red stripe down the shorts. For Wisconsin Rapids, off to our left for Coach Wolding. They will line up as follows. A 5'7 senior number 1, Natalie Haddow. A 5'6 senior number 2, Rachel Linsmeyer. A 5'7 sophomore number 4, Leandra Denson. A 5'10 senior number 33, Riley Hasberg. And a 5'9 freshman number 34, Kennedy Cockle. Wisconsin Rapids in their home whites, red numbers, letters, and trim. Rapids in block letters across the front. Red Raiders will go left to right looking at your screen in the first half. SPASH right to left. SPASH are in the number 10 team in Division I in the latest Bound Wisconsin Zaleski Sports Media Poll. And viewed by our math, and which is very similar to the WIAA math when the brackets come out, the number 2 seed in their section just behind by 0.001 of our formula behind Notre Dame. Awe will jump against Linsmeyer. And the tip is won easily by the SPASH Panthers. Ellie Strong running point. Onto the wing for Johnson, finds Mabon. Man-to-man as they're Conkle face guarding Soibert. And we're getting an early foul called on Denson. Her first and the team's first. Baseline inbound for Strong. Finds Awe. Catch and shoot, right wing. That one too strong off the back iron, rebounded by Denson. SPASH back man-to-man, who's got the assignment of Conkle. That's going to be Strong to get things started. Conkle turns the corner, pulls up, blocked by Awe. Here's Jada Soibert. Lob in the corner for Strong. Catch and shoot, right corner 3. That one off the back iron. Rebounded by Johnson. Second chance for SPASH into the corner. Mabon in the post, back to Johnson. They'll find Leah Awe. Awe trying to cross over and drive on Linsmeyer. Back for Mabon. Johnson, she'll take an elbow jumper. That one too strong. Rebound tapped around, and Awe back down with it. Goes up and is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Foul on Rachel Linsmeyer. And Awe's first free throw is good, and our first point belongs to the Panthers. Riseville Flares is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the court, they bring the best to your home with lightning fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected, stay connected at Solaris.net. 2 for 2 for Awe on the way down. And we're going to get a whistle and a turnover. She might have stepped on the baseline, on the sideline. So Strong will bring things up a minute 15 into the game. Johnson, no one guarding her on the perimeter, finds Awe. They're going to guard, looks like the Raiders are going to guard tightly with Strong, Soibert, and Johnson. There's a tip and steal by Denson. For Conkle. Conkle now being guarded by Soibert. Denson mashed up with Mabon. As Haddow. Linsmeyer tries to turn the corner, finds Denson. Everything on the perimeter so far these past 15 or so seconds. Now looking to drive and kick, Denson in the corner. On-ball screen from Hasberg. They'll finally get it back to Conkle. She'll look to drive on Soibert. Goes high off the glass. That may have been deflected. And Awe out with the rebound. Awe puts it on the floor. Goes through contact. Can't finish, but rebound for Johnson. Count the bucket and the foul. SPASH already out rebounding Wisconsin Rapids 5-1 as Lydia Johnson will go to the line. Haddow gets her first. Johnson's free throw, no good, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Wisconsin Rapids, so SPASH will keep possession. Right, so let Carrie Venners to State Farm be your go-to for all of your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Venners to State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. Into the corner, Awe, catch and shoot, right wing three, off the back iron, rebound, and Johnson will get called for the foul. Went over the top and displaced the defender. Her first. Through 2.5 minutes in the game, 4-0. High pass, tipped and stolen by Awe. Awe through traffic and good deflection by Denson. And she'll get the rebound. So SPASH right now struggling from the field, but their defense has been great as they go to a 1-3-1. Underneath, Linsmeyer, a draw is getting called for travel. Be the third turnover for Wisconsin Rapids. Rizzo, that shouldn't financial advice focus on you with your goals and your dreams and your modern Woodman of American representative. They can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving retirement. Call Scott Paterick at 715-424-1873 to start the conversation as Ellie Strong rattles home a three. Again, that was from our friends at Investors Choice. Again, 715-424-1873. Smash into that 1-3-1. Soibert at the top of it. Conkle's going to take a deep three. Around halfway down, rebound chase down, still loose, and Denson will get her third rebound. First one on the offensive end. Good crowd here. Here at Lincoln. Doubleheader. We seem to have another doubleheader from the SPASH Fieldhouse on February 19th as that shot is no good. Rebound to Soibert. Soibert takes it herself, goes around, count it, and one for Jada Soibert. What a finish for the junior. And Conco will pick up her first and the team's fourth. And she'll hit the free throw. 10-0 SPASH. 4 minutes in, and they're trapped on the sideline. Timeout, Wisconsin Rapids, and we'll do the same as you are watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Girls Basketball, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Out of the timeouts. Red Raider basketball on the sideline, and bound to go to Conkle. And again, she's trapped in that corner, and they're going to get a SPASH foul on her reach on Awe. Her first and the team's second. So the Red Raiders get bailed out by that time. They had her trapped, but Awe reached a bit too far. And this time you're going to go to the right side and quick pass and break the press. Conkle on the wing. Ball is overthrown, intercepted by Ellie Strong. Strong 3-on-3, blocked by Denson. Rebound, Natalie Haddow. Pass for Conkle, and she can't handle it. It's through her hands in the 5th Red Raider turnover. As well from our friends at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service, it's where you'll get your car done right. From oil changes and new tires to brakes, engine trouble, and more, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Awe on the left wing finds Jayla Mabon. Johnson back for Strong. Thought about the three, she'll drive. Not there, has to kick it to the baseline. Johnson gets position, she's fouled. And now every single Wisconsin Rapids starter has a foul. Hasberg will get her first. Johnson will go to the line and shoot 2. First free throw is good. 3 points for Lydia Johnson. And not even 5 minutes in, already 5 team fouls for Wisconsin Rapids, each player with 1. As Johnson goes 2 for 2 at the stripe. We're going to see a couple of subs, including Lauren Schillinger. They'll get into the corner for Haddow. And there's a steal for Mabon. And then Mabon turns it over. She slid the pivot. Also in the game, Allie Blanchard. Schillinger, a 5'6" senior, number 5. Blanchard, a 5'5" junior, number 14. SPASH was in Harper Robinson, a 5'8" senior, number 22. SPASH without one of their primary subs this season. Macy Neischer with a knee injury. Wide open, Schillinger under the basket, goes around but can't finish. Rebound to Johnson. Johnson's got an open lane. Goes around, can't finish. Rebound for Blanchard. And then a steal, but no, on the baseline, it'll go to the Red Raiders. 12:35 on the clock. Reminder as well that for all of your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. You'll find advanced comprehensive orthopedic care and specialized medical feedback on any injury. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Again, that's WROinstitute.com. A couple more subs coming in. Mia Abiad and Ashley Miller for SPASH next whistle. As there's one tipped and stolen. No, it's going to be kicked, so it will be a turnover. Off the leg of Denson. So Johnson and Strong will get a break. Soybert will run point. As Ashley Miller, a 5'11" senior, number 11, and a 5'4" junior, Mia Abiad, number 10. Soybert on the wing. Finds Leah Awe. Catch and shoot, top of the key. No, rebound tapped out right back to Leah Awe. And we're going to get a travel called on Awe. SPASH with their third turnover. As Kennedy Conkle will run point. SPASH in, looks like more of a 2-3 now. Coach McCarville switching up. We've now seen, this is the third separate defense we've seen from the SPASH Panthers, and that one's going to be tipped and stolen by Soybert. Soybert all the way, goes up and scores. Soybert tried to go back to her strong side, as we'll get a full timeout taken by Wisconsin Rapids, and we'll do the same with 11:29 on the clock. You are watching Wisconsin Valley Girls Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. B-BT.com.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Out of the timeouts. 14-0 SPASH is come out with some full court pressure out of the timeout. Our friends at Bruce Orthodontics, providing comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. They break the press and get into the half court. Conkle will kick it back out. SPASH in their 2-3. Soybert in the bottom of this 2-3 zone. Miller and Abiad are the top of the zone. Trying to get to the high post, but it's not there. And everything has been just wing-to-wing passing as Leandra Denson will get over to Conkle. Quick swing and a tipped out of bounds by Soybert. It'll stay with SPASH. Schillinger, Denson, Conkle, Hasberg, and Blanchard, the 5 for the Red Raiders. Miller, Abiad, Soybert, Awe, and Robinson for SPASH. Conkle, catch and shoot, right wing 3. Off the back iron, rebound tapped around, and Soybert comes out with it. Her 3rd rebound of the night. Takes it coast to coast and is fouled. We'll get a blocking foul. Soybert will get 2 shots out of it. Be the 6th Wisconsin Rapids foul. And it'll be the first on Schillinger. So 6 different players with a foul. Looks like we'll get Linsmeyer coming back onto the floor. First free throw is good from Soybert. Linsmeyer in for Hasberg. Soybert with 6 early points. And she's 2 for 2 and 3 for 3 in the game from the line. And we're going to get another timeout on the floor. The 3rd already. It's a 30. We'll do the same as you're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
Out of the timeouts. Already down to 2 timeouts. And no more 30s for Wisconsin Rapids in the game. As Denson breaks the press and gets over the timeline. Looks like SPASH back man-to-man out of the timeout. So every time a timeout has happened, SPASH has changed their defense, and that's going to be a double dribble called. And the 9th turnover. For Wisconsin Rapids as Ellie Strong back into the game. She'll run point. Awe gets a breather. Abiad gets a screen from Miller, looking for a pick and roll. It's not there. She's going to pull up for 3. That one way off to the right. Rebound, though, to Harper Robinson. Back for Strong. They'll find Robinson. Back for Strong. Screen and roll, not there. Strong brings it back out. Finds Abiad. They looked for the post entry. High pass is going to be overthrown and intercepted by Schillinger. Denson. For Linsmeyer. Here's Conkle guarded. And they get a switch. She's now guarded by Strong. Blanchard trying to turn the corner on Soybert. Couple of ball screens, not there. Conkle trying to back down and get around a screen. We're going to get an illegal screen called on Schillinger. Be her 2nd and the team's 7th as Awe and Johnson come back in. Hasberg and Haddow back in for Wisconsin Rapids. So Ellie Strong Into the corner for Mia Abiad. Soibert off the floor, gets a break. Awe at the elbow, trying to back her way down off of her foot and turned over. Conkle's going to get the steal. Conkle trying to drive on Miller, gets around. Goes around, high off the glass and through. First points of the night for Wisconsin Rapids. Kennedy Conkle with a nice move. Gets to the cup. Awe thought about the step back. Now Johnson. Johnson gets a screen. High pass, and that's thrown into the Red Raider bench. Another turnover, the 6th SPASH turnover of the night. 1 quarter through this game, 16-2, SPASH leads. Conkle will face a 2-3 zone. For Haddow, for Denson. She'll take a deep 3, and that's too strong. Rebound for Ashley Miller. Awe. Pulls up, mid-range jumper is short, rebound chased down. The 4th rebound for Leandra Denson. Conkle. Step back for 3. Yes! Conkle hits the triple. Soibert and Mabon coming back in next whistle as Awe. Isos gets it to Johnson at the elbow. Back for Abiad. Post entry, and Johnson can't handle it. It's intercepted. The 7th SPASH turnover, and then a foul called on Lydia Johnson. That's going to be her 2nd and the team's 3rd. Soibert and Mabon coming back in. Abiad and Miller. Johnson will stay with her 2 fouls. Right as well, that Words & Company Wisconsin Rapids ready to construct your dreams. If you can dream it, Words & Company will make it come true. Words & Company Wisconsin Rapids, call 715-213-1281 and see Words & Company on Facebook. Still in that 2-3 zone right now is Denson looking to turn the corner on Strong. Back for Haddow. That one tipped up and stolen. Soibert and Strong. Here is Jada Soibert. Brings it back. Gets a screen, pulls up just behind the elbow, and rattles home a jumper. 9 points for Jada Soibert in the game. As Conkle will reverse and set up on the left side. Long skip. Denson makes an over-the-shoulder catch near the timeline. Haddow. Back for Conkle. Hasberg. Right back to Kennedy Conkle. Thought about the quick trigger 3, but Mabon closed out quickly. Denson. SPASH passing off their zone pretty well right now. The weak side is extending as Conkle drives and kicks to Hasberg. For Linsmeyer, open 3 in the corner. It's blocked by Awe. Wow. And then we're going to get a steal by Mabon. Awe will run point. Little runner, no. Rebound for Soibert, and she's going to the line. The 2nd on Conkle. Soibert will shoot a pair. And the first one no good. Soibert came in 70% from the line. Third best number anyone with more than 5 free throws, behind Mabon and Strong. As a team, SPASH 63% from the line. There are 5 of 8. As Soibert goes 0 for 2. And the 5th rebound for Denson. Underneath the bucket for Linsmeyer. Her first points makes it 18-7. Underneath, high off the glass, and Harper Robinson gets on the board. Conkle against this zone. One tipped around. Soibert is going to try and chase it down. Strong does. Soibert goes high off the glass. No. Conkle the board. Conkle. Deep three. Yes. 8 points for Kennedy Conkle. That's the kind of shot Wisconsin is going to need to start falling if they want to get closer than double digits. And that one is good. For Maybach. Conk with the long skip. And we're going to get a foul and 3 free throws for Blanchard. Robinson pick up her first and the team's fourth. Look at her first 2 Serve Pro free throws. Call Serve Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. First free throw is good. Second one is no good. SPASH student section counting down very quickly, like as Giannis shooting a free throw. And the third one is no good. Awe with the board. So Everett going baseline is fouled, and she's going to shoot a 1-and-1. And I think Concord may have picked up her third. No, they called that on Blanchard. Okay. Her first and the team's 9th. So 1-and-1 for Soibert. As Miller in for Robinson. 3:46 to go here in the first half. 22-11. So an 11-6 run. Past few minutes. First free throw is good from Soibert. First player in the double digits tonight. Soibert with 10. And she goes 2 for 2. She is 5 of 7 from the line in the game. And now some pressure. That's off of a leg and then stolen by Strong. Soibert for 3. Yes. That one high and tipped around and stolen again. Awe goes up and 1 for Awe. Second on Denson. Team's 10th. And she hits the free throw. And another timeout taken by Wisconsin Rapids. It's got to be a full with 3:25 to go. And they're down to 1. As you're watching Wisconsin Valley Girls Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. Wirtz & Company will give you peace of mind with that much-needed roof repair. Have a remodel dream for what used to be your favorite room in the house? Living area, kitchen, bath, bedroom. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company will also build your next home. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz & Company on Facebook.
Out of the timeout. Again, Wisconsin Rapids down to just one timeout the rest of the game. And they barely beat the 5-second count. Conkle is trapped in the corner. Throws it over the top, and they find Hasberg, a 3-on-1. And then Soyber's able to tip it away out of bounds, so Wisconsin Rapids will keep possession with 3:15 to go. Already 14 turnovers in the first half. Inbound on the side. Brazolet for 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union's been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. High pass. Underneath for Linsmeyer. Into a double to the corner. Conkle for 3. Yes, her third 3 of the game. Soyber gets a screen, looks to go baseline, looking for the pass, and it was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers. As Lydia Johnson coming back in for Miller. So starting 5 on the floor for the Panthers. Awe she thought about the 3, now she'll look to drive. Poked away, finds Johnson. For Strong, wide open left wing for 3. That's halfway through and out. Rebound for Linsmeyer. For Hasberg. Conkle thought about it. Soyber closed out quick. For Linsmeyer now. She'll look to drive. Denson. Conkle looking to drive. It's not there. Finds Blanchard. For Linsmeyer. She'll look to drive. That's not there. And back to the timeline. And Denson, they'll reset. We're under 2 minutes to go here in this first half. She tried to drive on Johnson. Denson high off the glass. No. Rebound for Mabon. Awe. Behind the back. Finds Soybert. Soybert. Crosses over. Her shot's an air ball. Rebound for Awe. She'll go back up and she'll score. Awe with 7. 7 points, 5 boards for the sophomore. As Abiad will be in next whistle. Conkle. As Sorbert almost jumps that passing lane. They'll get Conkle. 3 in the corner. That one too strong, and Soybert with her 5th rebound. Soybert steps through. No shot. They're going to call it on the floor, but she's still going to shoot 2. Hasberg picks up the foul. Soybert to shoot 2. She hits the first. 15 first half points for Jada Soybert. Abiad in for Ellie Strong for the rest of the half. With a minute to go. And Soybert 2 for 2 from the line. 7 of 9 in the first half from the stripe. Conkle. Fashion their zone, 2-3. Denson. Abiad and Soybert at the top of this zone. And Awe jumps the passing lane, but can't quite corral it. Almost another steal. Would have been a run out and a layup for Awe. As Johnson will depart, they want to take a chance of her third foul. Harper Robinson in for her. As Blanchard not being closely guarded, so he had all the time in the world. That's going to be kicked by Seubert with 26.2. Spash with 16 rebounds, ton to 9 for Wisconsin Rapids in this first half as Conkle gets it to Linsmeyer, 20 seconds left. Into the corner for Blanchard. Denson finds Hasberg, 10 seconds left. Turns the corner, big pivot to Conkle. She thought about a deep three, 3 seconds, looking to drive on Seubert. Turns around, she traveled with it with .4 on the clock. And that one will be tipped and the clock will run out, and we have played one half. After one half, 34-14 Spash, as you are watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl plank and carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
It is halftime. We got a challenge here who make a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer. With that being said, we'll take a look at some of the numbers here during this first half as they do this competition. For the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders, 11 points leading the way for Kennedy Conkle. She has 3 three-pointers, 2 for Rachel Linsmeyer, 1 for Blanchard. As a team, they went 1 of 3 from the line with 9 rebounds and 15 turnovers. Denson with a team-high 5 boards for the Red Raiders. For the Spash Panthers, 16 first-half points, leading all scores for Jada Seubert, 7 for Leah Awe, 4 for Lydia Johnson, 3 for Ellie Strong, 2 each for Harper Robinson and Jayla Maybon. Spash had 16 rebounds, led by 5 apiece from Awe and Seubert, and they had 8 turnovers in the game in the first half. Spash, as a team, went 11 of 13 from the free throw line in that first half. Again, it is halftime. Spash up by 20, 34-14 your score as you are watching Wisconsin Valley girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit shedsdelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's shedsdelivered.com. Go today.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Halftime continues here. SPASH up by 20, 34-14. Mike Willen here with Braden Sutter. Of course, that's not the only one going on this evening. Game's just getting underway as well. Girls basketball just about to start. Neelsville and Gilman. Neelsville looking to continue their Clover Belt East winning streak. If they go undefeated in the Clover Belt East, their winning streak in the conference will go to 99 games. Under Coach Geyer. Girls basketball second half, DC Everest up by 30 on Wausau East in a doubleheader there. About 3 minutes to go in the game there. So the Evergreens will pick up another conference win. Just underway as well. Boys basketball, Opaka and Clintonville in the Northeastern Conference. 4-4 there early going. Columbus Catholic hosting Greenwood Granton. And girls basketball, and it's 7-0 Dons, a minute and a half into there. Wausau West and Marshfield getting underway in just a couple of moments. Girls basketball. Mosinee and Rhinelander girls basketball. About 7:25 will be tip-off there. Edgar and Marathon getting underway in just a minute. And boys basketball and Newman's Catholic and Assumption. Boys basketball just about to get underway as well. You can find our full schedule at ZaleskiSports.com, including some doubleheaders tomorrow, including Assumption Pacelli, Wapaka Watoma. And, of course, a full schedule next week, including next Saturday, the Deer District Showcase over at Fiserv Forum. 6 games on next Saturday from Fiserv. We'll have all 6 of them for you guys, starting at 10 a.m., 10 noon, 2, 4, 6, 8. A multi-camera setup for that one. It's going to be a lot of fun to be down there for that one. Both teams back on the floor. And we'll get some water, catch our breath, get you ready for the second half as you are watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by Hoff Favor Realist, or by ShedsDelivered.com. Force a habit.
I'm going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Both teams back on the floor. We're a little under 90 seconds away from the second half clock being put on the scoreboard. And SPASH, they've led wire to wire. They're out with a 16-0 lead. And Wisconsin Rapids got it within 10. But a late flurry from the Panthers got it back up to 20 behind 16 points from Jada Soibert in that first half. And of course, stay tuned. We'll have our typical post-game coverage after this one. We'll be up in the stands with the winning coach and player. And then we'll turn things over with a new stream. We'll get that set up nice and quickly for boys basketball. These two teams will match up head-to-head right after this one. That'll be right here on Zaleski Sports. Again, it'll be a separate stream. You can also go to ZaleskiSports.com. Find full standings and scores statewide for boys basketball. And select hockey conferences as well. Updated daily. And of course, every Tuesday, our bracket projections will be coming out as well for our VIP members at ZaleskiSports.com. Every single team in the state, where they would sit if the playoffs were to start that week. Second half just about to begin. Red Raiders will start with the basketball. Haddow will inbound. Same starting five for both teams. Haddow, Linsmeyer, Denson, Hasberg, and Conkle for Wisconsin Rapids. As here is Riley Hasberg. For Denson, wide open Linsmeyer underneath. Goes up and is fouled by Maybon. And she will go to the line and shoot two from the Serve Pro free throw line. Call Serve Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, it's like it never happened. First on Maybon as the first free throw is good for Linsmeyer. Turnovers, obviously, in rebounding was a big disparity as Linsmeyer 1 for 2 and Soibert with her 6th rebound. But fouls as well, 12-4 in that first half. As Soibert matched up with Conkle. Long skip for Strong. Awe in the corner. Thought about the three. She'll put it on the floor. By dribble and poked away by Linsmeyer out of bounds. It'll stay with SPASH. As over our friends over at Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. And there's one. An offensive foul called on the Panthers. Illegal screen. Called on Johnson, her 3rd. And then stolen right back by Strong. Awe reverse layup, high off the glass. No. Soibert is fouled on the rebound. Be the 3rd on Leandra Denson. Spot number 4 is with 3 fouls. Inbound over the top for Awe. Johnson for Strong on the right wing. Strong turns the corner on Conkle, high-low. Blocked by Hasberg off of Mabon, and it'll stay with the Panthers. So our friends over at Ritchie Funeral Home, they've been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home, and find them online, ritchiefuneral.com. Yeah, Spash pulls off the fancy play on the inbound. For Ellie Strong. Denson's going to pull up for three and hits. Awe. And that one tipped out of bounds. First Smash pulls off the great play as I'm thanking one of our great sponsors, and Ellie Strong makes that highlight reel play. Soibert on the wing now. She'll pull up, free throw jumper. Good. 18 for Soibert. 38-18 your score, 2 minutes here into the second half. Smash man-to-man. Denson and Johnson matched up. Denson crossing over. Goes around, blocked by Awe. Another block for Leah Awe. First Soibert, back for Strong. Curl cut for Awe. Back for Lydia Johnson. She'll try and drive. Backs down to the post. Squares up. Jumper, no. Long rebound. Linsmeyer. Denson running point onto the wing for Linsmeyer. Guarded tightly by Mabon. Poked away. And Mabon's going to get the steal. And then she loses it out of bounds off of her leg. She tried to stop and get a blow by. And Smash will come out with some pressure. No, they're going to back off a bit now. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider since 1970. People have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric in Wisconsin Rapids. That one tipped away off the shoulders, and Awe with the turnover goes up and scores. Awe's got 9. Conkle and Denson will try and break this 1-3-1 underneath. That one tipped away, and they keep it. Hasberg finds Conkle wide open, left wing, deep three. Halfway down, rebound Soibert. Soibert in transition, fights through contact, and will go to the line. I think she might have just drawn the third on Conkle. It is her third. And Soibert, who is 7 of 9 from the line, will shoot 2 more. As always, just like these players are bringing their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. To learn more, visit ridgetopexteriors.com. (41-18) as Soibert goes 2 for 2, makes it 42-18. She's up to 20. Averages just under 24 a game. Hit the 1,000-point mark as a sophomore last year. Has a chance to set some SPASH records by the time her senior year concludes. And that one loose, diving for it. And we get a travel call that'll be a turnover either way. And SPASH will get possession. Resident Nakusa Port Edward State Bank's proud to supporting the local athletes and their families from business to personal banking and everywhere in between. Let Nakusa Port Edward State Bank work for you. Soibert finds Strong. We'll get it back for Soibert. Post entry for Johnson. Spins back left and is fouled by Hasberg. Be the third on Riley Hasberg. Lydia Johnson, who is 2 of 3 from the line, will shoot 2. This will be the 18th and 19th SPASH free throws tonight. Johnson can't get the roll there. That one is good. She's 1 for 2 this trip. SPASH with 3 losses, but 2 of them were to Minnesota schools. Hopkins and Duluth Marshall. That one tipped away by Strong and turned over. Soibert squares up, and it's stuck. We got a wedgie. Into the, did Awe get tip that one out, or is that one of the refs? So it's a jump ball, and SPASH will keep possession. And look at the Panthers. Yeah, they're one loss to Wisconsin. They lost to Hortonville back in December. Long skip for Awe on the wing. Back for Johnson. Strong catch and shoot. Right wing 3 is short. Rebound though. Awe with the left hand goes up and scores. 11 for Leah Awe. Hasbird finds Denson. SPASH in a 1-3-1 with Soibert at the top. Forcing these long stretch passes. That one tipped away and goes into the backcourt. We're going to get 3 Panther subs and 1 Red Raider sub, and that one tipped out of bounds. Miller, Robinson, Abiad. Will join Soibert and Awe. Schillinger in for the Red Raiders. So go to Conkle. SPASH sinking into a 2-3. That one a low pass stuck in the legs of Haddow. Long kick back out for Hasbird. Haddow for 3. She's bumped, counted, and 1. Chance for a 4-point play for Natalie Haddow from the Serve Pro free throw line. Miller will get the foul. She got there late on her closeout and got a hip check. So a chance for a 4-point play. That is no good. A rebound for Awe. 8th rebound for Leah Awe, and she gets her pocket picked by Conkle. Conkle is going to call for a travel. Coach Wolding trying to say that it was held by SPASH. To no avail. Turnovers 21-11. And Soibert will bring it up. That one overthrown to Abiad. They'll find Awe. She'll take a 3. That one's short. Rebound for Conkle. Her second board of the night. Haddow. Conkle just barely keeping it in bounds. Denson trying to drive through a couple of screens with Robinson now guarding. SPASH and man-to-man. Conkle trying to get through Soibert. Pulls the move that Soibert uses very well and almost gets it to drop. Miller to the board. That's the exact same move Soibert uses a ton. Now she's going to pull up for 3. And she's got 23. For Jada Soibert. And we're going to get a carry called. Or either carry over and back. Either way, it's a turnover. Might as well at ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds. All crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. Get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Awe double teamed in the post. Brings it back out. Kicks it for Abiad. Underneath for Miller. Miller poked away and stolen. Denson comes out with the basketball. Trying to drive on Miller. Bouncing it back out for Haddow. Conkle a deep 3. No. Rebound tip to Hasbird. And she will score. First rebound and first points for Riley Hasbird. 48-23. Seubert has it poked away and stolen. Nice play, and then a foul on Miller. Her second and the team's fourth. Marsville Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit Mutual of Wausau to find an agent near you. Also from our friends at Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Okay, glad to have all of our great sponsors here helping us bring you these games here on Zaleski Sports. Always and forever free, as there's another turnover. So go and support these small businesses, thank them, and tell them we sent you. As Awe goes coast to coast, a ton of contact, no call, rebound, jump ball, Red Raider ball. As Strong and Johnson, back in Awe and Miller will sit. SPASH, they don't have a big roster. There's just 9 players suited up. So even if they get a big, at least one starter is going to have to stay on the floor if they do end up emptying the bench. Into the corner for Schillinger. Post touch for Haddow. On the cut, Hasberg. Nice move. And she'll go to the line. Foul called on Harper Robinson. It'll be her second. And Hasberg will head to the serve pro free throw line. First free throw is good. Exactly 10 minutes on the clock. And Hasberg 2 for 2. She's got 4 straight points. And Strong will get it on the wing. Abiad. Strong. Spins back right into a triple team. High scoop, and will go to the line. So at least Strong will shoot a pair. The fourth on Hasberg. Strong, who's got 5 points in the game. This will be her first 2 free throws of the night. She is over 70% from the line as she hits the first. As Linsmeyer, McKenna Red Cloud in the first game for the first time tonight. Strong goes 2 for 2. She's got 7. 50-25. They'll bounce it to Schillinger onto the wing for Conkle. Conkle near the volleyball lines. High skip for Linsmeyer. Back for Conkle. Conkle thought about it. A quick closeout from Abiad. Finds Linsmeyer. Into the corner. It goes for Haddow. And that's intercepted by Seubert. And then she's fouled by Linsmeyer. That'll be the second on Linsmeyer. Team's 5th. Marantola Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling places your comfort at home as their highest priority, so it's not too hot or not too cold. And that's the plan with Rapids Sheet Metal in Wisconsin Rapids. Give them a call. Find them online at rapidssheetmetal.com. Here's Ellie Strong on the wing. She'll cross over for 3. That one a bit short. Rebound for Seubert, and then she is a jump ball. Will keep it with SPASH. Good job that time from Schillinger. Baseline inbound. Go over the top for Seubert, covered tightly by Conkle. She gets a screen. Step back 3. It's very easy to take players for granted when they play like Jada Seubert. She's got 26. In her 3rd year, getting close, if not already past, 1,500 career points. We're in a boon for girls basketball in the state of Wisconsin, top to bottom, we have some incredible players statewide. As there's another turnover. Strong will pull up, free throw jumper. That one way off to the left. And the rebound for Red Cloud, and then a foul after the board. The third on Robinson, as Awe, Mabon, and Abiad, we'll get Kelly Standifer in the game for the first time. So now every SPASH player has seen the floor in this one. Every active SPASH player. Standifer, the freshman. The top of the zone. So Soybert out of the game. We'll see if she comes back. Conkle spins away from Standifer. And then that's poked away, and the steal for Ellie Strong. 2 on 1, and Strong is going to draw a foul on Schillinger. Get the third on Schillinger. Should be just the 6th team foul. So Hasberg and Denson back on the floor. Haddo and Schillinger will sit. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned, operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids. For all of your plumbing and heating needs, why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating. Find them online, williamsplumbingwr.com. Away for Strong, high pass, spinning away, going high off the glass. No. Rebound back for Johnson. Mid-range for Abia, or for Mabon, no. Rebound. Awe and Conkle, jump ball to Wisconsin Rapids. Conkle will run point with 7:23 to go. SPASH showing some pressure before sinking into their 2-3. Denson looking for Hasberg and poked away and stolen by Strong. Strong takes it all the way, high off, count the bucket, and one. And Conkle hit the ground hard, and she's holding the back of their head. Hopefully she's going to be all right. They're going to bring the trainer over, I think, and look at Kennedy Conkle. They're saying she got strong in that, and Coach Wolding wanted a foul on the steal. And this entire time, Conkle says she's all right. So Strong will get an and one and a chance to get into double figures, and they're going to make her leave the game. I think and go talk with the training staff. Haddow will come back in. And they're going to go and she's going to go talk with the trainer and do the concussion test. Every time you see a player hold their head after they hit the ground, that's almost a guaranteed stoppage. Free throw is good. Strong up to 10. Haddow. Back for Haddow. No, Denson. Long skip for Red Cloud. Red Cloud trapped. Is able to get it back for Haddow. It's like Miller coming in next whistle. Yeah, I think Sawyer might be done for the night. Abiad coming back to the table as well. And so was Conkle. Good to see she's going to be all right. Robinson heading back in as well. Long skip for Red Cloud. And Soybert coming back in as well. So SPASH going to bring in four fresh players. We'll see who stays on the floor. Again, SPASH only 9 suited up, so again, a starter's going to have to stay in no matter what ends up happening. High post and a foul on Awe. He'll be her second and the team's 7th. So both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Hasberg will have a 1-and-1 from the Serve Pro free throw line. First free throw was good. 2 for 2. For Hasberg. Robinson underneath, goes high off the glass and through. Harper Robinson. He's got 4. Conkle finds Hasberg, back to Conkle into the corner for Lindsmeyer. Long skip, quick pass to the corner, Haddow, catch and shoot 3, and she's fouled, and she will go to the line and shoot 3. A foul will be on Callie Standifer, her first, and we'll get 3 from the Serve Pro free throw line for Haddow, who was fouled on a 3 earlier. That one she had made, and she couldn't complete the 4-point play. Now she'll shoot 3. First one is off to the right, no good. Don't forget as well, again, after the game, we'll keep it fairly brief. We'll have your Key Savings Bank post-game show. We'll have a player up here, and likely Coach McCarville as well. As the second free throw, no good. And then we'll quickly get things started up on our new stream for the boys' game. So keep an eye out for that once this one concludes. And that'll be an air ball, so 0 for 3 for Haddow. 5.5 to go. Soybert will bring things up. Blanchard coming in next whistle. It's actually Miller now. Finds Abiad. For Robinson. Finds Standifer. Underneath, we're looking for Robinson. The pass is a bit too strong and overthrown. So Blanchard coming in for Lindsmeyer. Denson for Conkle. Long pass, tipped away by Robinson and stolen by Standifer. Finds Abiad. Right back for Standifer. Miller's going to drive, trying to back her way into the paint. Backhand pass for Abiad. 4.5 to go. For Miller, finds Soybert. Soybert catch and shoot on the wing. That one is short, rebounded by Standifer. She'll go up. That one off to the right. Rebound Robinson. Miller trying to back her way down. Spins back right, no good. Rebound Soybert, right back up, no good. Conkle trying to drive on Miller, backing her way into the paint, goes up with the hook. No. Rebound Miller. 4 minutes to go here in this one. Soybert trying to do a blind pass, looking for Standifer, overthrows it, and a turnover, the 15th SPASH turnover. Under 4 to play in this one. Conkle step back for 3. That one a bit short. Long rebound, chased down by Blanchard. And then we're going to get timeout taken, the final for the Red Raiders, and we'll do the same as you were watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Out of the timeout, Smash up 31. Wisconsin Rapids inbound. Over the top, it goes to the wing for Haddow. Lone remaining starter on the floor is Mabon. And there's a drive counted and one for Denson. Second on Standifer. Denson going from the Serve Pro free throw line. Free throw, no. Standifer the board. Here's Miller. Backdoor pass from Mabon to Standifer. Pump fake, pull up, a baseline jumper too strong. Rebound to Haddow. Finds Hasberg on the left wing for Denson with 3 minutes to play. She'll find Blanchard. Blanchard poked away and stolen. Standifer goes high off the glass. That's no good. Rebound chased down. And Blanchard was on the sideline out of bounds with 2:45 to go. We'll see if anyone else comes back in, maybe Lydia Johnson, but right now they're Smash on the bench, so like their 4 veteran stars are going to stay put. That free 3 is no good. Rebound for Blanchard. And if that's the case, Sober will end with 26, Awe with 11, and Strong with 10, Johnson with 5. So we have 2.5 to go. Denson into the corner. So we got a couple of subs in. It looks like Red Cloud and Peyton Jaminski coming in. Blanchard. Conkle. Through contact, and she'll go to the line. Foul on Mabon. Be her second. 2 free throws from the Serve Pro free throw line for Conkle, her first 2 charity shots of the night. Minute 52 to go. 12 points for Conkle. We'll show Jersey Weiler, number 12 in the game. Conkle 2 for 2, and she will head out. She'll end with 13 points. 5 points for Denson and 6 for Hasberg. As both teams emptying their benches. Final 100 or so seconds of this one. Smash got to 5-0 in conference play. And there's a foul that'll put Ashley Miller at the line. Foul on Jaminski. Ashley Miller will shoot 2. That one off to the right, no good. One for 2 for Miller. 59-31 near the final 90 seconds of this one. Jaminski for Red Cloud, trying to drive on Mabon. Back for Blanchard. For Haddow. She gets it poked away, and there's another turnover. So we'll get everything set up on our wireless microphone for the final minute or so. Into the post for Miller, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound for Robinson, back for Standifer. She's kick it back for Mabon, back for Abiad for 3. That one too strong. Rebound chased down by Miller. For Mabon, final 50 seconds now underneath for Robinson. Right back for Mabon, she'll take the long 2. That one too strong, gets her own board. for Robinson. Underneath is fouled by Weiler. So Harper Robinson will shoot 2. First free throw off to the right, and that is no good. As Layla Patra coming into the game. So now every player for Wisconsin Rapids has entered the game tonight. So both rosters fully have played as Robinson goes 1 for 2. She's got 5. 60-31, final 40 seconds as Red Cloud finds Jaminski underneath for Patra. Poked away by Abiad, jump ball for SPASH. .31 seconds left. Mia Abiad finds Standifer, and that's stolen. And then a foul on Abiad. Be her first. Red Cloud to shoot 2 and a double bonus. With 18.8 on the clock. First free throw, no good. Second one, no good. Rebound, Miller. She'll find Maybon for Abiad with 13 seconds left for Miller. First Standifer, she'll look to drive. Standifer goes underneath. Robinson's shot is no good. To the baseline. The clock will get a jump ball with 3 seconds to go. Those put it on the ground, and the clock will run out. Your final score in Game 1 of this doubleheader, 60-31 in favor of the SPASH Panthers. Stay tuned. Coming up next is your Key Savings Bank post-game show. You feel right at home from the moment you walk through the door at Key Savings Bank. Enjoy all the perks of working with your local community bank and experience it yourself by stopping in or online, keysavingsbank.com. We'll play the 30-second Key Savings commercial. We'll have the full one following the boys' game right here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Back here with your Key Savings Bank post-game show, Coach McCarville and Harper Robinson coming up to join us, our Highlight House player of the game. Robinson gave some great minutes and points off the bench with 5 as we'll try and weave through here and get set for our post-game here as the Panthers get to remain unbeaten in conference play. Watch out, Harper. Coach, just talk about your defense on this one, getting on them early, forcing a bunch of turnovers, and really kind of setting the tone.
We've worked on defenses all year. We have to throw wrinkles at people and find out what they can handle and where we can take advantage. And the girls did a great job today following the game scout, and all tremendous job to them.
And most teams, whether it's boys or girls, they don't switch defenses like you guys do. Every time out, it was something new. It was a 2-3, a 1-3-1. You would go man. What's it like to have that kind of versatility that you can switch things up and keep teams off balance like that?
Exactly that. We're trying to use our advantage and put the team in the other team in a little bit of a chaotic tempo, and again, we initiate that, we dictate that, and that's what we're looking for. My players do a great job understanding the scout, following the game plan, and again, working every single day in practice to get to this point. It was not easy, and they deserve a lot of credit.
Absolutely, Coach. Great job tonight. Good luck down the road, and we'll see you down the road.
Here's Harper Robinson.
Harper Robinson, our Highlanders player of the game, 5 tonight, and some big minutes coming in and getting some big rebounds. Just what were you seeing on the floor in this one to keep this team undefeated?
I think Rabbits probably was our biggest competition, so we came into it trying to play hard and give it our all. I think we really followed Scout, played together as a team like we have been. We're consistent, and I think that really is what made us win the game. And keeping our heads up through failures and being positive all the time, I think that really shows in our games.
And for a team like you guys with only 9 players suited up, everyone provided some big-time plays in the minutes they got. How big is it to have that you can have all 9 come in and be able to play their role and make some plays?
I think it is honestly the best thing I've ever experienced. I think this team is unlike others. I think we all support each other really well, and it's just awesome to see everybody play, everybody show up every day. It really is just really impressive.
Absolutely. So we're going to do one this thing. You see our camera right there. I'll give you this, and I'll get out of the way. I'll go 3, 2, 1. And you've seen your teammates.
Yeah.
3, 2.
I'm Harper Robinson, and I'm in the house.
Good job. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Harper Robinson, our Highlanders player of the game. And that being said, we'll wrap things up with your Key Savings Bank post-game show. Stay tuned. Coming up next, it is boys basketball. Same 2 teams, same spot right here on Zaleski Sports. Talk to you soon.